Hey gang, Stan with Intentional Farms. Again, today is December 4th, 2025. This was a video that I hadn't even thought about making. The more I thought about making a video, the more I realized I didn't want to make it. But the more I realized that I didn't want to make it, the more I needed to actually make it. So, pigs are loaded. These are the last of our feeder pigs for the year, and they're going to processor today. So, this is, to be transparent, to be 100% honest, this is my least favorite day with animals. We spend a lot of time. We're out here twice a day, most days, feeding, checking them. We get to learn personalities, and at the end of the day, this is the hardest part, is hauling them off. But we have to take some reassurance in the fact that, one, they lived a really good life. Two, they're only going to have one bad moment. And three, there's a satisfaction that comes with having raised the food to feed your family, to feed your friends, and to provide for your customers, and being able to look them in the face and say, this is exactly what we did. This is how we raised them. This is what you're getting. So, you know, a lot of conversations revolve around the fact, was the juice worth the squeeze? After having thought about that, I would have to say yes. It's not my favorite day, but this is part of it, and being able to raise this protein and provide these products and give these animals a quality of life. I'm gonna let you look at them here in just a second. These are the pigs that, these are all Herefords. We bought them as feeder pigs. So this one here we call Warty. He's got a little skin tag, hangs down from his chin. Good looking pig, healthy pig, probably the second biggest one in there. That one right there with his head down is another one of our barrows that he's probably the smallest of the three that's going in. We learned his personality. If you get too close and you got him too much, he will try and bite at you. So you just learn to respect him and you move on. This one right here, that's Big Boy. You can probably tell by the name and by his size that he's the first one to the feed pen every morning. He definitely grew well. I don't have a way to tell you how many pigs, what pigs ate what exactly, but I know that when they grow out like that, they're pretty happy. That's our little Gilt right there. Sassy. She typically makes the most noise. She's got a lot of personality. She loves attention. She likes to be rubbed on and petted. She is friendly. Getting ready to drop her off. We got them all loaded. They've been on the pasture that we call east of the creek. See if I can back this out of here just a minute. Might even go up top and get a little bit better view. Well, there you go. Redneck drone, 4 foot above the pigs. That's the boys and the girl. Right here is female. Big Boy, Bitey, and Warty. So, yeah. Like I said, we just got them loaded. They've been east of the creek. We don't keep any animals east of the creek during the winter because my water line does come over the creek above ground. So I don't even want to worry about that freezing. So we're getting them out of here, but just to give you a quick look at where they were at, we put them in this little section. This is a tree row that had just absolutely nothing good going on in it. It was completely grown up. You couldn't do anything with it. So we put them in there, let them root all that up. They did a pretty good job. And then about the last week, it has cooled off. And so we gave them a little bit bigger area, gave them a round bale, and they absolutely wallered that round bale down. But I put that round bale in a section that I had some of the most weed pressure this summer. So the hope is that with the fertility and that round bale, basically attempting to bale graze it with pigs, that there will be a lot of fertility come back right there, and that'll actually produce some pretty good grass. So they accomplished their purpose. They did what we needed them to do. Their sole purpose is to get fat and put on some high quality protein that we can feed our family. Their secondary job is to do this miniature bulldozer work, clearing, rooting things up, putting some fertility down. They are excellent at that. So they got that job accomplished, task complete, and that's where they came from. You can kind of see it was pretty well grown up. They were over there, came right down the center of that, both sides of that tree row, and got it a little bit worked up. So anyway, here we go. I'm not our processor's not near close enough to deliver with the mule, so that's just easier to drag it across the creek. I don't have to get my truck out here in the pasture and worry about getting stuck. Processor's actually about 90 minutes away, but USDA processor does a fantastic job with the packaging. The product looks good. They're the only ones around that we found that have a no nitrate, no sugar cure for our bacon and ham. So we feel like it's worth it to make the trip. But gonna get them across the creek, gonna kick out that little gilt. So with some of her other gilt friends, and they're gonna go in with the boar in about a week. But standard protocol before you do anything with pigs in a trailer is fix the trailer lights. Seems like no matter how you hide them, they find a wire. I got those magnetic lights because I gave up. I used to pull them out. Somehow I left that wire draped through the side of that trailer, and they found it and bit it. So I'm gonna do the trailer light repair before we leave and air up the tire and be headed out here in a few hours. But just wanted to give everybody the quick update and recognize the fact that having animals is oftentimes a lot of fun, but there are some hard things that you have to do from time to time. I feel like it's worth it, and especially pigs. They get a personality. They get happy to see you. You begin to recognize the ones that are more standoffish, the ones that move slower, the ones that just like the attention. So they're a lot of fun. We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna start doing our own farrowing pretty quick this spring. Next spring we ought to have our own piglets. So anyway, that's the long and short of the pig harvest update for the winter of 2025. Blessings.